Hey guys, so for today's video I will be creating this cranberry smoky eye. So if you want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. I primed my eyelids with concealer, so now I'm just setting them with powder. I decided to put some tape so my eyeshadow would be in a crisp line. Since I'm using dark pigmented colors, I decided to bake my under eyes so I could just wipe off the excess shadow that falls on my cheeks. I'm going to be using the single shadow from the Balm number 44, and that's going to be used as my transition shade, and I'm going to be using a fluffy blending brush. So with this eyeshadow, I'm just putting it lightly on my crease. Now I'm going in with the Makeup Geek collaboration with Manny MUA, and I'm using Aphrodite to darken up the outer V of my eye. So now that I placed a small amount of eyeshadow on the outer corner, I grabbed a blending brush to blend that all out. I'm going back into the Makeup Geek palette, and I'm going to be using Mars as my lid shade. So I'm just using a small dense packing brush to put that eyeshadow on my lid. So once I put Mars all over my lid, I'm just using a smaller blending brush to blend that eyeshadow into my transition shade. Now that everything's blended, I'm going back into Aphrodite to darken up the outer corners. However, I later realized that I should have gone into Mars first, because I wet my brush with Max Fix Plus to intensify the color. So I should have done Mars first and then Aphrodite. So I'm just packing that eyeshadow once again to intensify the eyeshadow. And later I'm going to go back into Aphrodite to darken up the edges once I fill my lid up. So after I applied Mars with MAC Fix Plus, I'm just blending that out once again. So now I'm just intensifying Aphrodite once again. And then I'm going to blend out, but I'm going to be blending the outer edge into my crease. So now I'm grabbing a blending brush once again to blend Aphrodite and Mars and everything all together. Now for my brow bone highlight, I'm going to be using NYX single eyeshadow in the shade Whipped cream, and I'm just applying that with a small brush. So now I'm just wiping off all that excess powder to finish up the lower lash line. On my lower lash line, I'm starting off with Aphrodite to darken up the outer edge, and then I'm going to be applying Mars to the inner corners. Now I'm just applying a black liner, and this is the Marc Jacobs Gel Crayon, which I love. For lashes, I'm going to be using Cocoa Lashes in the style Stella. And for mascara, I'm going to be using Maybelline Define a Lash. So this is how the eyes look completed. Now for lipstick, I'm going to be using Dose of Colors in the shade Stone. This is the completed makeup look. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week with a new video. Bye guys.